day viewers, you're once again welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best and the latest here. The Nigerian government has finalized with the Turkish government to come and help pitch their tent in the southern east of Nigeria. And currently, the Turkish government have finally arranged a delegate to arrive Nigeria today. This is currently happening for them to come and pitch the tent in the southern east of Nigeria. Biafran evangelist, the Turkish government is coming to pitch their tent in Biafra land. What do you have to say about this?
My beloved brother, they are not coming to Biafra land to build anything because they are not going to work. And the major reason why they are coming to Nigeria is negotiating with them, pushing them to come to Biafra land to come and, establish their base. Number one is this: that agenda must be accomplished, the conquest must be fulfilled, the dream must be achieved, and that vision must be established. Hello? Because the Turkish government, Turkey as a nation, as a country, previously we are Christians. But out of foolishness and meekness of the heart of the people, ignorance is a problem. And that problem is the problem that many Igbos are now facing now. Ignorant. Because Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Egypt, Morocco, name them. There were Christian nations before. But because of the misunderstanding and misquoting of the scripture, the word of God, and misinterpretation and misteaching, that makes many of them to go mellow. That this jihadist, this evil, now took over their country. That system is what they are bringing down to Nigeria today, much especially in Biafra land, because we have mugus in the corridor of power that come from the southeast. And the ones giving them that opportunity to come and Islamize Igbo people. Because the best option for them to actually, because Yorubas have already admitted Sharia. The people resisting the Sharia are who? These Igbo people. So Turkey must come and have their base in Biafra land, in Igbo land, so that they can use them and their strength and their techniques and their technology and their science to do what? To make sure they subdue every Biafran man, to bring every Igbo man down. Those ones who has refused to accept Sharia. Erufai said in 2023, until Igbos accept Islam, that is when Igbo man can rule Nigeria. Don't be surprised that Peter Obi have already accepted to be a Muslim man. I am not shocked. That makes ABC now to carry him. I am not surprised. Because those Fulani Igbo governors, Pitamba, Ndefurefu, Opus of the Jordan, group of company, have admitted Sharia in their own life.
Mba, you are saying that Mba is a Fulani person. Mba is not a Fulani person.
Excuse me, Omuriana Konde Furefu. Omuriana Konde Furefu. Mbefuona, Opus of the Mbefuona. Soludo Habunde Furefu. Anima Ndefurefu Bunde Rieri. And because they have broken the group of Bunde Rieri, they have accepted Sharia in their own life. And they must not impose it. You see why they needed the Turkish to come here. Why can't they come and establish their base in North? Then Israel want to come. Nigerian government, Sheikh, Gumi, Sultan of Sokoto, Arufai and Co. All of them, Tinubu, Bola Ahmed, all of them are fighting it that they should not come and have their base in Nigeria. Netanyahu must not come to establish any foundation in Nigeria. Donald Trump must not come, America must not come, but the Turkey should come. Turkey should come as a result of what? Islamizing Nigeria. And those Nigerians are the Igbos that have been the problem of Nigeria because of their resistance force to that evil agenda. Think of it, what is Sharia is all about. Sharia is a constitution to place people under bondage and cage, to influence people to some certain religion that is against their humanity faith, their humanitarian faith. That is what Sharia is all about. And that is why today, either they block their eye, go and check all the Fulanis, the northern people. Most of them here, either they lose their hand, or they plug their eyes, or they cut their leg. They have never been complete. They must afflict them in one way or the other. That is what Sharia is all about. They want to place people under a cage. They want to continue to oppress people. And they want to continue to press people down because of what one believe. And there is something you need to know, and which is everybody have right, freedom of worship, and these people doesn't want the Biafrans to have their freedom of worship. You see why Turkish government should be 100% welcome, according to Gumi, Sultan of Sokoto, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But in Biafra land, they should not come. Let them come to north. Yes, let them do what? Come to north, because these people are enemy of progress, enemy of success, enemy of good things. Because of what? That particular thing they call resources oil. The resources in Nigeria that was located in the axis of the Biafra is what all of them is interested. And their oil well which they have, they don't want to lose it, which their grandfather did not bring. Are you hearing me? You get my point? All these things are the issues, and all these things are the matters that have been troubling the nation. So we need to deal with it. Donald Trump should hear this, Netanyahu should hear this. If there is any base that need to come to Nigeria for peace to reign, let it be American base and Israel base, not Turkey. And even if they are to come, I'm not stopping them not to come Nigeria, but I am not happy if their base should be in my place.
Well said, Reverend Evangelist. As usual, you've analyzed perfectly. But are you aware that the Northerners came out on air, on X, to complain sadly that the Christians should stop crying and lamenting? That is actually the Muslims that are being the ones that have been dying the most. That is the Muslims they're killing the most, and not the Christians. But the Muslims are not crying, that the Christians should stop crying. What would you have to say about this thing coming out that people are complaining about Christian genocide, that it's all false?
Do you know one thing? I give God the glory that the world is developing. And I thank God for this media of a thing. Because Nigerian government have been on the foundation of lies till this very moment. Now, you are saying they kill Muslims most than the Christians. The Christians should not cry. Then, I give God the glory. Do you know that Mark Arnold visited Nigeria more than 16 times? Are you aware of that? The mayor. Are you aware? Larima lived in Nigeria, so not just he visited, he lived in Nigeria. Are you aware? Are you aware that many of them, the congressmen that you are seeing today, have lived in Nigeria for many years? Have you forgotten Barbara, the recent happened young man that just left? Those people are here in Nigeria for reasons, and they have found the truth. So it is no longer an issue that Nigeria will come and lie again. Is it not Nigerian government that denied genocide killing? To the point that it seems so all those, may God have mercy on them, those so-called bishops and pastors that went and denied the genocide, and under their watch, people were being killed. and they send American soldiers. The watch of American soldiers, they are killing people. The watch of the presence of the Americans in Nigeria, they are still killing. Even as at yesterday, 7 were killed in Plateau State. I don't know whether you get the point. So my brother, whatsoever they are saying there, okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. If they want Turkey to come and establish their base in the east, then let Israel, Netanyahu force should be based in the north. Let's share it. Let Netanyahu base in the north. Let Turkey base in the east. Because currently now, as I speak to you, Turkey and Israel, and they are having a serious loggerhead. Yes, seriously. And the way I'm seeing that loggerhead, the way it's going, they may likely end up in a shoot to me, I shoot to you.
Are you sure this is not a plot against the two Christians that are supporting the Christians worldwide?
That is the thing. Now that is the major thing. Because of the people supporting the Christian, people are supporting Christian killing in Nigeria, while some are against it. So definitely it's going to break out that between those supporting Christian killing and those that are against it. That is the word that we that it has happened before. Saudi Arabia, Egypt of Africa, Libya, Qatar, and co. Many of them they faced Israel in war, and Israel conquered them. 1967, Israel conquered them.
All of them.
All of them. So, Turkey them coming out again is a small thing, and the Israel of that time is not Israel now. Are you hearing me? So, anyhow, but my point remains: we don't want Turkey. We don't want Islam. Anybody that wants Islam should go to north and do Al-Akbar. Because for my own understanding, I will be the last to bow down to my fellow human being. Are you hearing me? I will be the last person to bow down to any human being.
I'm an Igbo man. I refuse to be Islamized. I refuse to bow before Sultana of Sokoto. I refuse to bow before all this religious policy that has not gone well with the people of southeastern Nigeria. I refuse to bow before religious intimidation. I'm an Igbo man with a difference, and I'm telling you that the southeastern Nigeria will never fall before Islam. No freedom of worship, secular worshiping in Nigeria again. Why? Because Tinubu had an agenda with the hegemony. That's why he has turned his back on the killings going on in the southwest and mid-belt. Against Christian genocide, he actually tweeted, "No Christian is dying." Let me tell you, the Fulani hegemony actually caged this administration to maintain the agreement they had together. Look at Sedano Sokoto. He's not saying anything about the killings of innocent Christian women during the Palm Sunday worship, during the Mothering Sunday. Even this 2 days or 3 days ago on Sunday, Christians were slaughtered in Plateau State, Jos to be precise. Look at what is going on across the entire Woro community in Kwara State. They have abandoned their villages. They ran away to avoid killings by Fulani bandits. Who are the Fulanis? Anyway, Fulanis are all over Nigeria in various urbanities and localities. We know them. We don't need to work hard to differentiate the Fulanis from the Igbo, from the Yorubas. The Fulanis are everywhere, yet nobody's asking questions. They are coming in their large numbers. When it overwhelms localities and the various villages in Nigeria, their next port of call is township, urbanities. You can see it coming, and that is what is going to spell a total Islamization of Nigeria. It is coming.
Well said, Mr. Ralph. Finally, a Fulani man was crying on social media saying that why is people isolating him because he wanted to travel to another state. Any bus he enters, they'll run away. So now passing information that why are they tagging everything that happens in Nigeria to the Fulanis? That is not supposed to be like that.
Thank you so much. He's a liar. He's a bloody liar. If you allow me, I will tell you that the man is a Muslim pig. Listen. The whole terrorist activities perpetrated in the north, in the mid-north, in Yoruba land, in Igbo land, are credited to the Muslims. Who are the Muslims? Muslims are the terrorists all over the world. You don't see a Christian that derive joy slaughtering or slitting the throats of his fellow men or human beings. It is the Muslims. Who are the Muslims in Nigeria? The people that could stop at nothing from worshiping Allah, killing people, slitting people's throats, inciting or chanting Allah Akbar are the Fulanis. The man that has given you people this information that people are avoiding him in the public places, he should go and do what? Cure himself of this blood-letting disease that has infested the Fulani race over the years in Nigeria. I want you to do your feasibility studies. Feasibility studies in the whole Sahel countries of West Africa. I name them. Mali. In Mali today you have radicalized Islamists that are operating as terrorists in Mali together with Al-Qaeda. Do your feasibility studies? Go to Burkina Faso. Who are the militias attacking Ibrahim Traore, a good leader in his 30s? Today, they are the Fulani militia employed by France to actually depose him from his administration. Currently, the Fulani militias are the problem the Burkina Faso military forces are facing today in the Sahel, Africa. Then again, what about Niger? ISNL, ISIS. They are the group of Al-Qaeda operating freely in Niamey and other province in Niger as a country in Sahel desert. Today, they are the Fulani militia. The original tribe, the original Hausa from Niger are not terrorists, but the Fulani hegemonies, Fulani wanderers, Fulani terrorists, Fulani bandits. They wander from place to place. All northern, southern Algeria, southern Morocco, southern Chad, everywhere have been infiltrated by the Fulani desert Tuaregs. They live in the desert, they operated in the bush, they have nothing to do with urbanities or township, they don't even go to school. It is only the Fulani elites that had little Western education that sent their children to school and they live in the township. But if you ask me, I will tell you, all of them, 100% the same blood, sanguinary blood running in their veins. They are blood wasters. They all originated from the descendants of Cain. Cain actually slaughtered his brother Abel. And from today, they are here. Since then, God caused Cain. You will be killing and killing wherever you go. You will be rejected. Wherever Fulani man goes today, he is rejected. Because he actually, originated from his ancestry. Cain is it. The Fulani are guilty of terrorism across the Sahel countries of Africa. That's why they were banned in Angola. They were banned in Ghana. I'm just giving you instances how Gambia actually ostracized the Fulanis not to be part of their government, not to be part of cattle rearing in Gambia. They are called the Fula. The Fula are bloodletting race, actually trying to overcome, cage and manipulate, infiltrate the entire continent of Africa. But they have failed in this part of the world. Very short time, Nigerians will begin to understand reasons why they should actually expel the entire Fulani race out of this country. I am a Biafra man. I don't have any blood ties or relationship whatsoever with true Arab, with people that dwell on the southern Algeria, southern Morocco, in Niger, in Chad. I am of Jewish extraction. My ancestry is traced to Israel. We don't kill, we don't waste blood. It is an abomination in the sight of God. People that are wasting blood are calling the name of their God while slaughtering fellow human beings. They are of Fulani race. Fulani is needed to face expulsion, absolute banishment from Nigeria. We don't need them.
Finally, Mr. Raf, in this moment of turbulent period, a message of hope to your brothers and sisters in diasporas and around the world.
Yeah, Igbo ganunti, Igbo kwanu, Igbo phobia. Igbo phobia, I explain. Igbo phobia meaning Igbo hate. Reasons why if you mention Igbo in the gathering of Yorubas, they will begin to fight you. Reasons why if you speak Igbo where Urobo, Isoko, our sisters are gathering. They will look you anya somehow. Igbophobia is it. That's why Fulani can never sleep without hating, abhorring, or detesting Igbo man. Everything Igbo man does, Fulani people can never see it as a right thing. Igbo man developing Nigeria, being the scientists, technologists in Nigeria, Fulani man can never see it as a good development in Nigeria, is because they have hatred on Igbo. My advice is, ndị Igbo, fear na aka n'anya, nekwa ndị Turkey ka ha na-abịa ka ha wela na Igbo. They are coming to occupy, to do what? Implement, yes, fund, finance Islamization agenda that started almost 3 centuries ago with Ottoman Dan Fodio, the first jihadist in West Africa. Unu ekwekwana ka ha succeed na Igbo. Turkey na-abịa, military base in Igbo land, Igbo in America, Igbo in Britain, Igbo all over the world. Come, let us fight Turkey. Having military base in Igbo land is an abomination. From there, they will infiltrate us, they will Islamize us. That was how they Islamized Turkey many years ago. Igbo man, say no to Turkey military base in Igbo land is an abomination. We will never allow it. Someone can never. Mazen Nanikan is not happy with that. The entire Biafran struggle, faithfuls in America, they will never like it. Igbo American soldier or army veterans, they will never allow it. Come en masse, let us fight this, sickness that is coming to infest Igbo man in the southeastern Nigeria. We say no to Islamization.
Thank you very much, my viewers. You've heard it all.